Welcome back, everybody, to the Salty Show, and welcome back to Total War Pharaoh Dynasties and Ninurta the Conqueror, Episode 8. Hope y'all doing well today. If you are, like and subscribe. As always, without further ado, welcome back, and to catch up to speed, we've gone to war with the Elamite faction or kingdom to our east, the...
Kershu, you are a waste of my time!
Kinunhutran III, ruler of Igihalkid. I know I butchered that name, but we are pushing them. I've done a couple turns and some barter agreements, as that stuff is crucial to the campaign, but not very much enjoyable to watch, I feel like, on camera. But one thing I did notice is the diplomacy is quite interesting, and I will show you guys. Strength ranking-wise, Irsu sits at the top of our local regions, followed swiftly by Kirshmesh, both to our borders in the west, and our main army is all the way here at Idu with Ninurta. So it will be rather important that in the time which we are struggling on food for now, but in the future we really need to build up our scion Dipatsusu here. We need to build his army up as quickly as we can, as we're gonna need it. And in fact, we did disband one of those forces. I'm thinking I want to give... Well, Ninurta can keep the scout. Let's give you the veteran warrior. Let's give you the sandals. And we can go for that too. We cannot equip anything here. And we cannot give him the primitive mace due to being on a chariot. Maybe we should take him off the chariot. Speed and charge. Spear and shield. I wonder what he would go to. Let's take that. Melee defense, damage versus missile. Alright, so speed and charge would go up, but I'm thinking give him better than nothing. Grants attribute armor breaker. Primitive mace. Melee defense goes down, damage goes down a little bit, but we get armor breaker. Let's take it. Common heavy armor. Oh, it does change the appearance just a little bit. So this is our scion Dipatsusu. Pretty chill. We've got the recruit rank attribute going, and I do want to go ahead and give you the ammunition. And for now, that's all we'll do, because he's not recruiting out of anything. Are we being affected? It appears we're being affected by something. Yeah, the merciless skies. That explains our food shortages. I did not realize that's why we were struggling. But I've started recording because we are ready for combat.
Protector of Assyria.
We're going to continue sailing down the glorious river that feeds the Euphrates.
Are those waves?
Rapiku is in sight, and there is a fort there, but that is the only building. They have a garrison of 23. This settlement is built up.
I do this for Assyria. So
taking this fort will be crucial.
Besiege those weaklings.
Quick save and auto-resolve. No reason to have to fight everything. And one thing off the bat you realize, I turned off dismemberment.
A testament to Assyria's supremacy.
Tuning the way Pharaoh's Dynasties looks to me is pretty crucial. So
my might swells.
I've turned that off because it seems like limbs fly off of their bodies. So
nothing passes me by.
I could be wrong, but I figured better to enjoy the way I want to. So I do apologize if you don't like that, but we're gonna keep rolling. And I'm going to give him the shields up ability. He's now got we're all the way to rank 10 on all our abilities. which means we could get that. Kill captives duration. Influence happiness goes down, though. And as soon as we give another level, we can get a couple of cool things here. Excuse me, everybody. Do apologize. Ooh, that's nice. Upkeep. Line breaker. Grants attribute. Ooh, okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, Ninurta is making her way, and Rapiku's garrison has been diminished down to 16 units, which is just a little better. And there's no hostile army in sight. So we're going to end the turn and continue about our day. And go about it from there. See what happens, and let the siege of Rapiku follow suit. We're slowly zooming out. I was noticing that our camera was getting further and further away. I am curious. I'm gonna be honest, actually in Total War news, and yeah, Timon, your army is ridiculously weak. It's just a mob army, which sucks. But in Total War news, Empire Total War is coming to mobile, which is extremely interesting. I've yet to really ever dabble in mobile. I mean, I have Medieval 2 on my phone, but I don't play it often because I have a computer. And when I'm out with my phone, it's usually preoccupied. So, I've not yet used it, but let me know in the comments below, do you use the mobile games? Because that would be very interesting. I do want to see the expired barters. Ooh, yeah.
May Assyria prosper and bloom.
50 stone, 20 gold. They're willing to give more. Ooh, not much. Not much at all. Okay. How about if that's the case, you'll give us... we don't really need anything. We just need food, dude. Okay. Alright, so that seems to be the sweet spot right there. And let's balance that deal just a little bit.
I approved it.
I'm okay with that. Confederation is not too hot. Forced inheritance, we could push Eton to try and take it over, and that would give us a big boon to inheritance, but I don't...
The future belongs to us.
That would mean they'd have to keep him alive long enough. And I don't know if they can do that. But let's go ahead and besiege
The stars. What?
Rapiku here.
I will not hold back.
They are suggesting that it's going to be quite the struggle, as they do have Akkadian horsemen. They have some archers, a strong stack of archers. So this garrison is rather built up and protected. We have 11 labor force available. So with that, I'm thinking battering ram. And a ladder. No, we can only get, okay. 6, 9, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. We're also going to try and starve them out, because this garrison is rather strong, and I'd rather not lose our brand new army. So let's take a peek here. I don't think, considering it's issuing a valiant defeat, I think they're gonna sally out. All right, we don't get to see the battle map.
I want them broken.
Apparently. All right, we do have our tech. We gained a workforce when temple completion. Let's get happiness from all temples. Stone, workforce, god dedication slots. That's actually, I think we're gonna go for that and get a third god rolling here. Court actions.
You are in this court by my grace only. I hear you are skilled in trade matters, Assyrian.
Keep doing that. The court is kind of swaying far into the favor of Babylon. Not a big deal to me yet. Karadu can level up. We can actually get some food going. And that would be, I think, greatly appreciated. Henny Gulbut as well. I've gone ahead and constructed their final 2 slots, being the garrison building and the grain And Ishtata can level up as well. And I do think we're going to go for the war quarters here. Totul is quite the military province, so we're going to do our best to use it as such. Go from there. It is nice to see a lot of big factions. Ooh. Absolutely not. We've built quite the stockpile of resources up. I'm not about to trade it all away. And one reason I am doing that, where I am building up a massive amount of resources, is so when we do start to go into debt, if we need to recruit, say, a second army on the fly, maybe with our scion, it's not going to be a immediate devastating impact to our economy. Plus, if the barter and the Bronze Age crumbles, we have quite a bit. I don't think we can do that yet. Collect the following resources from raiding. Food. Bronze. Okay. Construct any recruitment type building. Any 0 out of 20 recruitment type buildings. Interesting. None of these are that good. I guess go for that. Food and bronze. We'll try to collect that from raiding. Yikes.
I am destined to rule.
Elamite invaders are down here all of a
I will
sudden.
crush you. Taste Assyria's power.
Let's go ahead and get ourselves another ladder.
Greatness rises above such trifles.
We might actually do 3 ladders this round.
Yes.
Quick save. We got a barter agreement here that failed.
Diplomacy is such a tiring matter.
How about we do that? And we give you just a bit more wood. There we go. I'm okay with that. Stone is a bit more important, I believe, in construction efforts.
This is the heart of the universe, and I am its master.
Sheesh. Chill there, brother. Chill. Oh, we could try to depose him. That doesn't sound like a smart move. I'd actually like to go through here and...
How does Assyria fare these days?
I guess that might have just kicked it off the board. Alright, let's grab that last increase there. Very nice. Our bronze is going up. Yeah, we're making a good bit of bronze here. That's all our resources. We're flying through the turns. 87 factions left. This is a pretty big map, but we are we're over halfway to 100 turns, so. Oh, sorry everybody. Winston managed to throw his toy far enough away from him where he couldn't reach it, and I know that he'd whine. He'd whine to make sure we got it back. Alright, thanks Timon for doing absolutely nothing. Allying them in the pinch was worth it, but now that we're not in said pinch anymore, they are proving to be rather useless. A new child has been born.
I am the future of the world.
I'd actually like to
enter the
continue
trading business.
ruining their abilities to do things. It sounds like fun. Go ahead and level up Pradadu. Yep, get that maximum resource gathering that we can. And they should
submit to me.
They're going to be taking attrition in another 2 turns. We have 4 ladders, 1 ram.
Strength shall carry the day.
I really don't know if we want to risk this. A siege battle seems pretty risky, especially since they're not sallying out. To me anyways, and we're not going to get to see the battle map. Okay, we finally got to see it. Yeah, I think we're going to continue the siege.
Walls will not save them.
I don't see them coming to aid, so... And they're not constructing anything either, so... Yeah, I see no issue in just waiting them out. Until they attack us. I'm wanting to draw them out to a field battle. And once that nasty effect goes away about the reduction in food, we might actually be able to rebuild or start the construction of a new army. But who knows? Who knows? We could be hit by another Pillars of Civilization crisis. That I am not too sure. Give me 1 second, everybody. Do apologize about this. That we are definitely not 7,100 stone for 1,000. Now see, this actually doesn't seem like a horrible deal. Why not? I mean, the bronze is far more important, but that's a lot of stone. And this is okay. I expected this, and I don't know who you are, but they're not reinforcing, so it doesn't matter. We have a battle to fight. They've sallied out. Let us slaughter some more Elamites. The gods have blessed us for today's battle, everybody, as we do have quite the hill to defend upon. The ranged skirmishing phase is already underway. We've gone for a fairly decent deployment, using our rocks here as a protective flank, allowing our spearmen there. And we did have some clubmen ready to flank the enemy when they engaged mainline. But annoyingly, their Arcadian horsemen kind of discover us, and these poor clubmen get a devastating initial charge, really putting it into our unit there, dropping about 30 men immediately. But we are sending reinforcements their way to make sure we deal with that flank. Meanwhile, we are going to start engaging them on the front line. Their cavalry, for the most part, will be dealt with rather swiftly as they've charged a great infantry line, especially the one that is being flanked by the cavalry as well. But they are going to pose their own threat. They got a unit trying to flank us, trying to chase after our general. With that cav unit dealt with, we are going to move our flanking force around to engage the enemy as we slaughter the forces. And now the big brunt of the battle is where the main line needs to hold and to allow our flanks to do damage and our range units to utterly decimate multiple units. With it, we are securing our flank. Ninurta and the Great Mitanni chariots are flanking around. And we have routed them. I love the Mitanni chariots that have flame attack. They do look pretty cool. We are slowly dealing with their skirmishers as well. A couple volleys and they run immediately. The main point that's holding really well is their infantry blob up front here. We do have a lot of units, though, about to flank them. But this right here is the big... Oh, look at that sun. I will give Pharaoh that. They really did nail, like, the... I think they nailed the lighting and the environment for the most part. It looked really good. I mean, cool kill animations. I love the bird's eye view we had right there. Oh. But as you notice, those are not enemy reinforcements, those are our own. We are now flanking the two remaining incumbent unit blobs they have here, while Ninurta and the chariots finish off anything that comes back, and our range units start to flank around the enemy, as we mainly deal with just this stack here, with most of them running anyway. The general will be a little harder to deal with, though. pretty heavy, but our clubmen staying staunch. Ooh, a nice little shield bash. I'm trying to see if I see any matched combat or matched kills. Oh, but with it, the general is running, and they are now being peltered by our archers that are over here. And we're gonna decimate this poor little army as they try to flee. But with them fleeing, we're gonna mop up a couple units that are returning. But that force has been dealt with, and Ninurta claims victory once again. With a heroic defense under our belt, Ninurta is standing pretty confident there. Everyone doing their part, especially our ranged contingencies. Unfortunately, our board chargers getting charged by cavalry did not do too hot, but we managed to really push them off and do a good job from that.
Less than perfect.
And now with that, the garrison should... I don't like the fact the Elamite invaders are just next to our borders, but whatever. There's a new king of Ashur. Ninurta leveled up. Yeah, we got quite a few foreign trespassers. I'm not happy with that.
You are in this court by my grace only.
Our blackmail's getting pretty high up there. We do anything with you, we can blackmail you, discredit. This is
I
goss.
should enter the trading business.
Alright, you both are struggling. One thing.
Submit to
Oh, that
me.
was weird. Let's get the upkeep production. Fatigue build up battle loot. I like that. And we can't actually get our 4th title. And I think influence plus 10, happiness, kill captives. As cool as that sounds, I don't know about that. I'm thinking foreign influence in province -2. Steward of the Ashes sounds pretty good to me. For now, anyways. Ninurta is doing okay, so they do have an army
My allegiance
coming.
lies elsewhere.
A fight. Yes.
They have an army coming, so we need to make sure we take this settlement. And with a swift auto-resolve, we can. Yeah, see, his head would have flew off there, and I don't know.
You are the pride of Assyria, warriors.
It doesn't look as good to me. Let's go ahead and loot and occupy.
Replenish our supplies.
Because we do have that ambition, I think. Oh, it's from raiding only. Yikes. Alrighty. Duly noted.
Glory to Assyria and its people.
We done
For
messed
I
that
am
up a
their
little
savior.
bit. Let's go ahead and repair some of these. What are we getting over here? Okay, so just Akkadian forces. Why not? You've got quite a lot. We do not need stone, though. So we'll go ahead and demolish all of that. I'm actually thinking... Now that, all buildings, construction time reduction, early on, that's pretty good to get in this province that we just got.
Protector of Assyria.
So I will take it. And they do have outposts that we can get. You're safe, so I'm thinking legitimacy gain. You. I'm gonna make the warrior's refuge. Actually, wait. That was dumb. You can be the warrior's refuge. You can be a, I'm thinking a shrine. Get that garrison up and running. I think Hidden Gulliver's probably the last province that needs resources right now. We could get more food going. We could also get a shrine. Production of all resources. And upkeep reduction. Okay, so wait, it's the same. Oh yeah, okay, it's the same. Well, duly noted. You're making a lot of food, a lot of bronze, very little wood. That's pretty nice, I gotta be honest. Happiness, influence, food. See, that's not worth it. With how military-centered this province is, I mean, that extra food would be good. But then again, though, so would this extra bronze. Armor on recruitment plus 10. Happiness would go down. Or we could work on more food. Or go over here and get recruitment slots, recruitment rank, or recruitment cost. That construction's useless.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
Now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, no, the production resource, that boon, is really nice, so that's fine. Alrighty, we are gonna do that. I'm gonna finish these constructions up and let good old Winnie back into the room. With Winston satisfied once more, I do apologize about that. I went through a turn or two, I believe, dealing with things. And we did actually get declared war on by the Rapiku Invaders, which is annoying because, you know, they're just a raiding faction. They do plan on, it looks like they're about to hit Rapiku. We'll have a garrison of 11, so I'm actually decently confident in defending that. Something's going on up there, but more importantly, we have a new Elamite force to deal with.
I serve a great cause.
And deal with it we will. Ooh, we can actually auto-resolve this battle. Wow. They have a lot of range, so I do think I'm going to take that. Yeah, I think we're going to...
Great is Assyria and his martial
get
conditions.
our replenishment.
The stars. What?
Are trespassing.
Row away.
So we're sitting at negative 13 here. There is going to be a rebellion in 6 turns. We're going to start building things up, though, in 1
Resist
turn.
me and you will die. Sail ashore.
There we go.
I will not hold back.
We'll get that replenishment rate, and then we can secure the entirety of that province. That'll be really good.
You shall not influence me.
We could... I think I'm going to level the arena all the way to the arena of trials before... Wow. So that explains why you can max things out over here before we start leveling
Honor
up
and glory.
our Scion. And continue moving. One thing I'm not done is checked out the victory screen, which I do like the... Well, never mind. I'll rephrase what I say. The victory screen looks interesting. Is it better than other Total Wars? I don't know. Is it better than the original Immortal Empires, like, victory objectives, where it's just, like, control a certain amount of regions with none listed? Yes. I'll take that. I want... It is a sandbox campaign, and I do enjoy that, but...
Born for war.
I figured that... Ooh, wow. Oh, they're just invaders. That's fine. Oh, and they're actually going to take us down, and they're going to strike our garrison. Is this going to be a fort, or... No, it's not. Alright, a valiant defeat. Well, why not? our men will valiantly defend. Poor guys. Ooh, but they overestimate themselves with this settlement. Very nice. Quick and decisive. Good job. And then I think that other faction just ran away. Now this one is a valiant loss, which is, oh, so unfortunate. We're gonna have to fight it. And fight it we will. So I'll start off the rip by saying, guys, this was actually a pretty enjoyable battle to me. It felt challenging, and I gotta be honest, it's one of the few that I remember with Ninurta's campaign so far. But the invaders are pushing us from this flank primarily, but I did not notice they did deploy in a split position, and that is going to throw us off a little bit. So I'm very quickly gonna need to be pulling our Akkadian militia back to the town center to try and halt that advance.
Your general is under attack.
Meanwhile, our spearmen and our general will brace and hold this causeway with archer support as we await for the garrison of the refuge to come in range. And they are pretty critical to this battle, and most definitely critical to this battle are the Cimmerian elite cavalry, doing a hell of a job and looking pretty cool. I like this unit. I don't know how the horses move, but they look pretty nice. And they're really deadly. I like them. But we are going to get in on the action. I believe we've missed the charge, but there is plenty more to observe. They did full-heartedly charge their cabin here, but that's fine by me. We're going to fight them either way. The Ugartu units look rather cool with their shields. I do enjoy that. Thankfully, their cav are dealing with spearmen. It's not going to go well for them. Our general's biggest casualty complaint is the fact that we are taking a lot of range fire. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, being really below half health. This one guy is just posing a hell of a threat too. Ow, absolutely beating that dude. But we are holding, and thankfully there was an opening allowing our Cimmerian elite to go in here to deal with their skirmishers and start running them down. Meanwhile, the enemy second force is in range. They full-heartedly threw their cavalry away at our Akkadian militia that did make it in time to the town center. And now it's time that these two garrison forces do their weight and deal with the ranged infantry trying to come around and flank our main garrison. We have pulled archer support to engage them while our cavalry moves in to aid the garrison general as they are getting lower in number. Not missing anything over there. I'd rather get this cav charge as we do go in here. A swift engagement. Absolutely pushing them onto spears. And meanwhile, let's take a quick gander over here as we watch this unit of clubmen melt away thanks to lovely archer fire support. And with the direct fire ability, these guys will begin to melt. Any day now. Ah, never mind. It's not there. We're not there yet, but we will get there soon enough. Over here, the general has been thrown into combat along with our Cimmerian elite, so everything is being committed into that flank. I've now realized what's going on here as well, so I'm moving our troops to get a little bit better of an angle. And there we go. Now we're free firing. And that immediately routes them onto our spears. We're not done yet, though. Thankfully, this unit here has decided to brace against our general, allowing just a a really unfair engagement. I'm gonna be honest, really unfair. In the last line of resistance at our city center, our Akkadian militia are gonna be dealing with the last of the R2 or the R2 guard. Thankfully, it's not a 1v1 or we would lose. It's a 2v1. And we're not gonna let our brothers fight alone, so in we go. Right into the rear of the enemy. Doesn't matter how heavily armored you are. Swords from all angles. You're gonna find an opening. But with that, we have managed to contain this engagement really, really well. And we've pushed the invaders back for the time being, as this spear unit is the last of resistance. But that was a memorable battle, and it was pretty fun tactically to play. So, kudos to Total Pharaoh. The first mark of impressment from the battle when it comes to the tactical abilities needed. Oh yeah, wow. That felt good. That was actually a fun battle. I enjoyed that. That took some tactical strategy, and kudos to the Cimmerian elite. We devastated that army, and they did a hell of a job doing it. Bravo to that garrison. Very good job. And they're gonna run back, and they're gonna flee for the hills. We don't have anything to chase them down. Oh no! Well, speak of the devil, the garrison is going to die. Damn. So we won't be getting those 3 really good units anymore, and they are going to press the siege. So we have a new girl coming of age, a new royal decree. We gained some sandals, a couple of raids, and construction buildings. Court news.
This is the heart of the universe, I am its master.
I'm just gonna keep discrediting these factions. Okay, so
My allegiance lies elsewhere.
They have got a 20 stack. Itan, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but we need you.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
He can level up. No chariot anymore. A common spear, damers versus large. Melee attack. Melee attack. A common club. Melee lethality. Armor breaker. I like that better. Common medium shield. Yep, I like that. Sandals. No, we're not gonna give you sandals. Alright, buddy. What benefit will you give us? Movement? Nope, we don't need that. Battle loot replenishment. Upkeep armor line. We'll go for that. Oh, wait a minute. What is that gonna give us? Oh, nothing. They're gonna give us nothing. Upkeep influence line of sight. Battle loot melee defense. Charge bonus. We actually need to do that, and we could get charge bonus. I think we'll max that out that way, and we will go from there. He is a strong armor breaker.
Always ready.
We can grab the Mitanni chariots as well. I don't think they're going to be
heartless cause revolts me.
That big of a benefit, though. 10 units is not going to be enough, though, to take that down, sadly.
Glory to Assyria and its people, for I am their savior.
Gonna have to deal with that army again.
Protector of Assyria.
As good as that is, a 13 stack, I don't think it's good enough.
Taste Assyria's power.
Okay, so we got a bit more visibility.
Begone, foul usurper!
They can't leave without us engaging them now. Alrighty. Yes, they did attack that, but they fled. I forgot that even happened. What ancillary? Oh, we will give you that. can level up, and we will. Haradu, definitely not going to invest in Haradu. We are going to invest in that, though. Alright, so we've got the native building. What? We can't build the monument. Do we build the happiness building because we kind of messed up? Do we do that, or do we go for food? I definitely don't think we need stone. Let's get, for now we're gonna get the happiness building, and we're gonna go from there. And that, everybody, is where I'm gonna call today's episode. We are continuing our push east. We're pretty far from our capital, actually. Ninurta is going off on quite the adventure. We're down to Durkokzil, and we can actually see Babylon in the distance. So we are pretty far from home, and we are actually kind of struggling with that insufficient funds. Oh wow, we are actually really low on gold. Holy crap.
I shall bring a new era to the whole realm.
We're gonna that recruit rank. But what rank are we sitting at already? We're at gold 1. I'm gonna start recruiting our Scion's army because we need a second army to help with this situation.
Everybody
We're about
has
to
their
lose
duty.
a general. I don't think the chariot's gonna be worth it. I'd rather not lose the resources and the settlement. That would be horrible. But without further ado, if you're enjoying the series still, I think that was a good note to leave on. The valiant defense of Haradu felt good. It felt challenging. It's the first real battle I feel like I've remembered that felt pretty pleasant. We are lined up for another one, though, at the start of next episode. We're gonna crush the Elamite forces once again and continue on our glorious conquest to exterminate them from the history books. But until then, like and subscribe as always if you enjoyed the content, if you want to see more. And I've been your host, Salty, with my co-host, Winston. I cannot wait to catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.